Hello and welcome to a sketchbook tour. This is a pretty old sketchbook, but I thought it would be kind of fun. My dad just came over and we were looking through it together. But yeah, I got this sticker from Tiffany Tan, and then I think this one also, or Apple Cheeks, I guess. And then this one's from like a local artist, but I forgot what their tag is. But anyways, I've had this since November of 2022, if you can see right there. But yeah, I thought it would be kind of fun. I used to not draw very often, so I started drawing again in November of 2022 with like an actual sketchbook that I would carry around and consistently draw in. But this one's still a bit older. I don't even think it's finished, but I think this first one is I drew my outfit that I was wearing that day, and an apple, a caterpillar wearing boots, a piece of toast, and my cat. I drew this with the intention of like coloring it in, but I never did. And then when I got this sketchbook, I also got a colored pencil. I thought I had it with me. I bet if I scrounge around in one of my desk drawers, I'll find it, but whatever. It changes colors as you like draw on it. So I did these as just like testing it out. That was my cat. And then I think I went to a cafe, and actually, maybe I'm crazy, but this looks like it's faded a little bit since it is like 2 years old. But I went to a cafe, I drew a tree and some stars, and then this was the view out the window. And then I added these. I don't think that was actually there, but I thought it was kind of cool. I also was like feeling kind of stagnant in my art style, so I started using oil pastels. This was me just trying to get the hang of it, and I drew a pigeon. I don't know if I love this, but it was fun to like experiment with. And I never seal anything, so it's probably transferred on the other page or whatever. But this was a seahorse that I drew with that same pencil. And then I got like a pink micron, and I think I was watching a lot of like ambient like jellyfish and shrimp YouTube videos. So I just drew those. A little caterpillar, a lily of the valley. Can't really see that, but I think this was when I got Prismacolors for the first time, so I was playing with them. Then I wanted to draw like a little rat, and those were in micron. And then these were also with that same, I love that pencil, but these were some houseplants that I had. And it's actually crazy to see this because this was drawn from real life, and this plant is so much bigger than that now. I was testing out, I just got the Posca markers for the first time, so that was just me testing them out. Another little pigeon in that same like pencil. I think this was like a rainbow pigeon or something. I love pigeons, so. And then this is when the drawing underneath bled through, but these were my friend's cats. I was staying with them, and they just are so cute and magical. So, but I'm sad that I kind of didn't realize, I don't know. I only recently realized that alcohol markers like are like bleed through. Well, I didn't realize, I knew that, but I didn't realize that there was like special marker paper for them. That was another outfit that I drew. That's me. I need to draw myself more. I think it'd be like a fun tradition. More lilies of the valley. More oil pastel. And then I think these were from like a comic that you'll see later. But yeah, still was trying to get the hang of it. I drew a heron that looks really scary. I think I tried using one line up until this point. So I think from the wing to the head, it was all supposed to be one line. Maybe. I don't know. It just looks scary. I can't really remember. This was a long time ago. Some fruit with that same colored pencil. And then this was what was on this oil pastel page, these eyes. is that I was doing this. I was waiting for the train one day and thought that this would be such a horrifying image. Yeah, another one from that little pen. It was some nasturtium, I think. Again, I just love that pencil. This was supposed to be like I never finished it, but it was supposed to be like a little drawing of two hands, and then I wanted the middle to be like the paper below, but I never did that. I think I was like falling asleep one day and saw this. It's also faded so much, it's kind of crazy. But saw this in my mind, and yeah, so that was kind of a fun little drawing to do. I think I also drew this on the train, and maybe this, but this, I do like this amaryllis that I did. It was around Christmas time at this point. This one actually is my most famous Tumblr post, which is so interesting because it was just a quick little doodle, but it's a little Tamagotchi in the garden. This one was supposed to be in the forest, but I really liked this on the back side, so I didn't want to use alcohol markers, and so I tried to do it with colored pencil, but I didn't have a lot, so I don't like it. I drew some winter comforts. I think it was like bread, a scarf, a kitty, mittens, an orange, soup, maybe borscht. I love borscht. Candle, yarn, kettle. I think these were some tulips that I had gotten and did like a still life. I remember I was waiting to get my nails done, or like a mani-pedi or something, and I drew the little trees that they had in there. This one, I used to draw a lot of people, and I've been trying to get back into it, but I'm still not fully comfortable. But this is supposed to be my partner, some tulips that we had, and my cat with my Monstera. I did it all in pencil, and it's kind of like smearing every time I close this, but it's fine. I do have stuff that I could seal it with. I'm just lazy. Some flowers. I got Caran d'Ache this year too. And then I think my friends and I were like having a little sketch day, and I wanted to draw this like rug, but I never got very far with it. I think this was me sampling my Caran d'Ache, whatever. So that's like doTERRA, some ivy, Zubat. I haven't played Pokemon in so long. And tulip. This was a bouquet that someone got me. This was a lily. This was a horse done in that same pencil. This is a cedar waxwing that I did. We get them here, and I think they're so pretty. I tried to draw some squirrels from life, but they move really fast, so that one was kind of funny. I think this was in spring, so maybe in March, and these are like the first blooms that I saw. I saw this cute cat. Apparently his name is Spider. I actually saw him this year. But he was posed up all cute in this picture I took with some like dwarf irises. And I thought it would be cute to do like a little painting with like a fence and like a watering can. I drew some twigs that I saw and a snail shell that I saw on that same walk. I think this was like a concept. Sometimes my sketchbooks I just put down, which is what they're for, but I wanted to do like a cat, a rabbit, and another cat wearing bows. And I actually did do some of those. I think this was a bouquet. I was trying to plan out an anniversary card that I wanted to draw for my partner. And actually looking at this, I like the sketch a lot better. This actually is a print that I have hanging up above my desk, but that was the concept sketch, and this is the print, or the final piece, I guess. I love mourning doves. I love barbed wire. This was maybe a year or two ago I did this. Yeah. Whoa, I'll put that back in a minute. Some pears that I saw on a walk. I've never seen, I guess I have seen pear trees, but not in the city. Another oil pastel little quail. I saw a meteor shower, 8:14, 8:13. Oh, yeah, okay. So last year there was a meteor shower that you could see from where I live, and I wanted to do a painting of like what it looked like because it was so mesmerizing. But I actually did, I started it and I think it looks kind of cheesy, so. But I also saw this spider there that I thought would be cool to draw. It's like a cat face spider is what it's called. I think I was doing Inktober and one of the prompts was ladybug. And I wasn't feeling super inspired and I didn't want to do a big piece, so I did... Actually, I drew this when I drew these. And then sometimes I work backwards. So then this was the ladybug for Inktober. And then this, which I actually didn't like this when I drew it. And now I look at it and it's not that bad. And then I did just puppy cat because I just didn't know what to do. But, and then in between, I did a dotura and I wanted to do it as like a pretty painting. But I actually never did that with like the roots visible. We'll see if I do that ever. This was more recent than any of these, but I was trying to figure out how to do this for an art piece in my newer sketchbook. And so I was just experimenting with how those would all look. And this was me experimenting with the water-soluble Caran d'Ache aspects, but I like using them as crayons. And then one day I was making Valentines, so that's all my friends that I was practicing writing their names. And my friends and I were arguing about what the Animal Crossing fossils looked like. Not arguing, but just saying like, what does it look like? So I drew it from memory and said that's what it looks like to me. And I think I'm close. I don't remember what it looks like, but I remember I was close but wrong still. This actually, I never made this into this painting. I actually made it into another painting for one of my friends who passed, sadly, but it was like in remembrance of him. And my cat is here now. But I do think I want to work on this as a painting. I think it would be really cool. Oh yeah, here was actually another drawing, heron/sandpiper with shells and nautical knots. That's what this was. But yeah, then my friend had passed shortly after this and he loved the sea, so I did a little painting for him. This was also a concept. Oh, my cat's here now. Actually, that's the drawing of you, little Bubba. But this is a drawing I wanted to do of my cat. I actually like the sketch a lot better than the final one. I think when I do final stuff, it loses the looseness that I love in it. But I have a fiddle leaf fig, monstera, and pothos. And she just likes to sit in them, so I thought it would be cute to do that. But I do like the looseness of this more. And this is also my fiddle leaf fig, done in Posca, paint pen, and colored pencil. So I really like this one though. And I like doing a double spread sometimes, so. This day I really wanted to draw little fish, little trouts especially. And there's a lyric from, I think it's a whole song, but and all the stars look like little fish. And I drew this, thought of that lyric, and then drew them swimming in the stars because I thought that was cute. Oh, hi Orion. Oh, my cat is here. She's being crazy. And then this, I actually saw it. Oh no, she just fell. Baby. But this was in a cafe that I was sitting in, and I thought it was so cool. It was on like a plate, so I kind of mimicked it, but that was not my original idea, I wish. And I also, in that same cafe, worked on this. I got this receipt from like a bookstore, drew like a little guy on it, and then I think I glued that down, drew this orchid from like a picture I have of one. And I was like, that's so beautiful. And so I drew this It's a type of fern. I can't remember what it's called. And then I looked up like tropical bugs and found this one. So I thought that was kind of fun. But this was done this year. So this was done in March of this year. But I really like this spread. I thought it would be cool to try and do like a thing of like the wind. It didn't really work out how I wanted it to, but we'll see if I ever finish that. And then I did a thing where you grab 3 art materials of a different color, medium, and I think that's it. And then you do a drawing. And so I drew my partner, and then I tried to figure out how to do fun little things on this page, just sketches. This was a Billy Joel lyric. Love it. I think it's so sweet. And I really liked like this light thing and like playing with colored pencils like that. So I did this in a cafe and just had my fun. I went to Bryce Canyon, so I did all the cute little stamps. And then these are like little sparrows, or swallows, sorry. But it reminded me of Kate Bush's Night of the Swallow, and that colored pencil, it's 2 years going strong. I still love that colored pencil. I was sick, and then I got my partner sick, so we made congee, and I liked how all the ingredients looked. So it's a recipe for 2 sick girls. It's just like ginger, garlic, mushroom, green onion with my brown pen. And this is supposed to be something too, but a friend joined us at the park and I got to yapping and not to drawing. And then my most recent drawing is of my cat, and I did it in oil pastels. But she's black, so it's kind of hard. I didn't want to draw it in black, so I did it in purple, blue, and pink. But yeah, I don't know. I like it for its simplicity. She's sweet. She's turning 4 soon, so. But yeah, I think there's still like 20 pages left of this, or more, or 30, I don't know. But I thought it would be fun to do like a little sketchbook tour, so did that. I love this. It's so real. Had to remind myself that for a really long time, but yeah, hopefully I can fill it up one day. And yeah, anyways, thank you for going down memory lane to now. I hope you enjoyed my little awkward sketchbook tour. Yeah, I've had that sketchbook for so long now that feels long overdue. Like for 2 years, I feel like I've grown a lot as an artist. But that was like the sketchbook, like the first new sketchbook when I started doing art again that I got for myself. So it's kind of fun to see the journey and see what I was doing back like 2 years ago. I have 2 new sketchbooks that I do want to do a tour of, but I need to get to sketching. But also I think I might start doing shorter videos because my phone can only record like 10 minutes at a time. And I like talking about my art. I'm a little conceited, I won't lie. So yeah, I have those. I think I got a multimedia sketchbook and I got my first ever moleskin. But for some reason I'm goofy and silly and didn't realize that you can't use acrylic markers in those really, which or not acrylic markers, alcohol-based markers. So then I had to get a multimedia sketchbook and it still bleeds through, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to show those. I've been starting to use my moleskin for like colored pencil stuff, or Caran d'Ache, I don't know if you say that. And then like micron line stuff. So that's been kind of fun to like have one sketchbook for one thing and one for another. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I like to post whenever the hell I feel like it. So who knows when you'll get a new one. To all my 3 subscribers. Bye.